Evans.
Deputy Speaker, members, how do you want to die? How do you picture your own death? It's a question we rarely ask ourselves, but one that every one of us will face. And for me, I hope it's with peace, surrounded by loved ones, free from pain, content with a life well lived. That's the gold standard. And good palliative care strives to make that ideal a reality. And let me state unequivocally, we need to support palliative care. But today's debate is not about whether or not we support palliative care. It's about what happens when we can't provide a solution. What happens when palliative care doesn't work or can't work? The truth is, members, palliative care has limits, and there are limits to palliative care. Consider the cases that keep doctors and surgeons awake at night. The likes of the inoperable neck cancer eroding away into the carotid artery, a literal bloody time bomb that no one knows when it will go off. And do you know what modern medicine's answer to that is? Keep dark towels nearby for the blood. Counsel a partner or family on what it's like to find someone bleeding out. There is no cure. There's no respite. What would you do? Currently, for these patients, we can offer no agency over their end, no alternative to this terrifying death. Can we truly say that's compassionate? So I ask you, should we not even offer those suffering at least the chance of dignity in their death? And this is what the bill stands for. To reject it at second reading is not just to vote against assisted dying, it's to silence the debate for another decade, to say that the status quo is acceptable, to say it's fine for those who can afford it to fly to another country, while others are left here without recourse. I can't accept that. For what is this House for if not to empower people, to give them the tools to shape their lives and, yes, their deaths? Today we have the chance to put compassion into action, to offer choice who are facing the ultimate sacrifice. And I hugely respect those members who take a different view. And I simply and gently say to them, there are consequences too. Those intractable cases will still be there, with no solution, no choice in this country, and no resolution to their suffering. And those who are understandably a little unsure, well, if you do have doubts about the safeguards, about the implementations, and I agree some are valid, then let the debate continue. For some of you, it will be at a bridge too far, but if necessary, reject it at third reading. But to stop it now is to stop the conversation entirely, to take the choice off the table, to remove a dying person's agency. So when all is considered, I ask again, how do you want to die?